Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. You are reading that right. The race to open AQ on Garage begins July 10th. Will your server make history? This is for the Fresh Classic Anniversary Realms that obviously I've been playing for the last fucking... When did they come out? November? Dude, I don't even remember, dude. It's just been a goddamn blur since I've started, okay? And I'll be honest with you guys, I've been dreading this shit because I'm not prepared, okay? You say to yourself, why are you not prepared? Didn't you get enough gold for your consumes, bro? By the way, this is coming from the perspective of a new classic raider. I used to raid back in Wrath, right? Didn't like it because my raid, you know, the fucking raid group sucked. They were just trash. I don't mind saying that. Like, aside from the few friends that I had in that guild, they were just a bunch of fucking assholes. But the guild that I'm in now, shout out to Seraphim on the Night Slayer server, Horde side, you know what I'm saying? Little shout out there. They said the guild leader said that she'd send me 5,000 gold just for saying that, so I gotta say it. Shout out to Emily. So what I'm trying to say is that, you know, coming into Classic, this Fresh Classic run, I had no, like, intentions of raiding, basically. I was just gonna, like, hit 60, do some fucking PvP, you know, some P versus P, right? And then I met, like, the main tank, and I met the main healer, you know, and, of this guild when I met him in Zul'Farrak. I was just like, man, this tank is a goddamn fucking animal from hell. Like, this dude could not pull thread off. Like, not that I was fucking trying, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to pull thread, okay? I'm not one of these rogues that try to pull thread, okay? But anyway, you know, he was fucking impressive, you know what I mean? Okay, just impressive. I mean, she was impressive too, but I was paying attention to the tank, okay? Sorry, okay? I was paying attention to the tank, okay? That's how I ended up in this guild. Anyway, all of a sudden I'm in this hardcore raiding guild. I guess you would say it's hardcore. It's every fucking week, right? I feel like I'm a casual gamer, but I'm in this crazy ass guild, and they like all know each other and shit. They like know everything, all the fights, like every little detail, every little buff, every little consumable, dude. This one dude, this warrior, shows up every week with like 30 fucking buffs on, dude. Buffs I've never even heard of, never seen, any of that shit, right? Anyway, am I ready? Am I prepared for AQ? Like, I've been clearing Blackwing Lair consistently with them, you know, ZG, all that shit. I got 5 pieces of tier 2. I feel like a fucking animal right now when I'm out in the world just killing shit. It's been a blast. But now, boys, we gotta buckle down. All right, we gotta buckle down. Look at me. I got a fucking fishing pole in my hand because I was fishing, trying to make money. You know what I mean? Like, this is what it's become, dude. Like, this... Luckily, this is my job, right? Creating content. So, creating content of getting the gold, you know, is fun. I mean, it would be better if I had like a mage and I actually knew what I was doing, that kind of thing. But I'm an old school grinder. You know what I mean? I love grinding old instances. I love grinding weird shit in the world that nobody thinks of to grind, like a light feather, right? One of my little secrets of grinding gold when I'm like really like desperate for G, I'm desperate for that G, baby. I will just resort to grinding light feathers in fucking Durotar. Durotar? No, the Barrens. Up in the Noth, right? Up in the Noth. And those light feathers, dude, right now, I mean, it's like a stack, like 4G a stack right now. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. So it's like the time that it would take to grind out those light feathers as opposed to like me grinding out old instances. It's like, you gotta like weigh it out. But it hit me the other day, like I should start fishing. You know, I gotta lock in, okay? We got 300 first aid, all right? We've got 300 alchemy. We got 300 engineering. I dropped my 300 enchanting like a psychopath. I mean, that's casual gaming right there for you, ladies and gentlemen. That's casual fucking gaming for you, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, man, we got a long way to go, bro. We got a long way to go. I mean, I feel like gear-wise, I'm ready in a way. I don't know, dude. I've never been to AQ. I mean, all I've heard about AQ40 is it's like, dude, fucking just wearing a fucking Thunder Fury. You know what I mean? Just casually wearing a Thunder Fury. You know, I've never done AQ40. I mean, all these classic raids, I never did them because I'm a Burning Crusade guy. You know, I came in Burning Crusade and then I raided in Wrath. You know, I was a Wrath raider, you know, warrior. At one point, I was like the third best geared tank on the server. That was a long time ago. But I don't know, man. There's nothing better than classic though. I'm a classic guy. Like retail is just not for me anymore. I love playing retail, don't get me wrong. But when it comes to like the community feeling of classic and being in a world that feels alive and breathing and all that shit, you know, it doesn't really, retail just doesn't scratch that itch. It doesn't fucking come close to this shit. Let me put on my weapons so I look like a baller and shit. Yeah. There. I can talk to you guys, you know what I mean? Oh, look at that. Oh my god, dude. Every time I log in, like, I just, like, I start, you know, I start rising. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it sounds filthy, but every time I log in and I see Shamrock, I just start, like, getting giddy. You know, I get giddy and shit, man. Like, oh my god. Look at me. Who would have ever thought? You know what I mean? Who would have ever thought? Why they've continued to give me gear, I don't know. Somehow I made a good impression. Maybe it's like content creator privilege. You know what I mean? Maybe they like, maybe they're trying to butter me up in case I go big. You know what I mean? Maybe they're trying to butter me up. Butter me up, baby. But I don't think that's it either. I think somehow, I don't know how to read parses really. I don't, like, I look at Warcraft logs. They all get excited every week, man. They're like, oh my god, look at my logs and shit. And I'm like, what am I looking at? Like, what am I just click damage done and like look at the overall and I'm like, oh, I'm blue this week, you know, and I feel like blue is good, right? Blue is good. I've never been gray. I did get a purple parse once on Nixia. That's like my crowning achievement so far with Shamrock, I guess, in raiding. But yeah, we are not prepared. I don't know why I'm making this video. I just wanted to make a video, like, and just, you know, say, hey, I'm excited, but I'm scared and stressed at the same time. You know, we're supposed to have flasks. We're supposed to have greater nature resistance potion, greater shadow protection, elixir of poison resistance, sappers. I mean, look at this. This is the most pathetic consumable bank you've ever seen. I am not ready. I am not prepared. I gotta go on a fucking vacation to Colorado this week. Colorado? I'll be gone from Friday to Tuesday. Friday to Tuesday. Think of all that grind, all that gold that I'm missing out on, baby. The good thing is, though, is dropping enchanting was a good idea because alchemy is really where it's at. Because these right here are going to be so key for my progression in raiding. At least from what I understand.
At least from what I fucking understand. This is gonna be important to me moving forward, okay? So, you know, thank you for watching the video, and shout out to all the, you know, people waiting at the gates for Encourage. Oh god, I'm so excited.
I'll be honest with you, dude. Like, they said it'll probably take a week to open up the gates. I'm like, bro, let's take our time. You know what I mean? Let's take like 2 months. You know what I mean? 2 months feel good. 2 weeks, dude. 2 weeks, I'll probably fucking cream all over my fucking NBA shorts. You know what I mean? That's all I wear anymore. Just basketball shorts. Basketball shorts, Crocs, t-shirt, and just dry, flaky shit on my shorts. Dude, alright, look. That's the video. Shout out to Blizzard. Shout out to Seraphim on Night Slayer for keeping me around. So far, so good. I haven't said anything bad yet. But there's nothing bad to say. That's the cool part about, like, dude, when you, like, my whole thing about raiding in WoW, I know I'm going off on, like, tangents and shit, but, like, my whole thing about WoW and raiding was that Like I was in my 20s, man. There was a lot of ego back then. Now I'm in my 40s. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to raid. I'm not trying to lead. I'm not trying to tank and shit. I'm just, just give me my list of consumables. Let me show up. And please don't yell at me if I parse bad. Anyway, that's the video, guys. My name is Shamrot on Night Slayer PvP. Fresh Anniversary Classic. Just go ahead and send gold to me, because I know you want me to succeed. I figured, you know what? Let's make the video. Send me, okay, so this is what I need, guys. I need Greater Nature Protection, Greater Shadow Protection, and Flask, too. If you guys just want to send me 20 Flask of the Titans, you know what I mean? I think that would be, like, really nice. What do you guys think? That's the video, guys. July 10th, the Gates of Encourage come to Fresh Anniversary Classic. We're very excited. Oh my God. You know that we will stream and we will show the progression of all that good shit. Tune in on Wednesday nights. We'll be streaming our Blackwing Lair and Molten Core progression as well. Take care, everybody. Wish me luck. Because I am going to fucking need it. I am going to need it. You know what I mean? The greatest battle is not burning out. The greatest battle in this is not burning out. Can I survive? Only time will tell. Thank you, everybody. Take care.